Hey everyone, John here from FARO Brewers, and I'm back with another beer from my cellar. And today is a little bit unusual for me. I usually don't cellar this particular style of beer. I don't buy it a whole lot either, but we recently did a Lambic style show on FARO Brewers, and this was a bottle that we did not open, apparently because no one really seemed to like it. So I'm gonna open it here. This is a Faro. It's a Lambic style ale made by Lindemans. They make Cuvée Renee. I think they make Cuvée Creek, which is on our most recent episode. This is a Lambic style beer that is back sweetened with, I think, brown sugar. Is that what it says? Let's see, it's made from unmalted wheat, brown sugar, aged hops, wild airborne yeast. So yeah, we'll say it's back sweetened with brown sugar. And apparently it tends to be a really sweet beer. So I'm gonna open it up and see what it's like. Okay, this beer comes off kind of like a golden straw yellow. Looks kind of red on the camera to me anyway, but in real life it kind of looks like apple juice actually. So let's see what it smells like. So I do get a little bit of that, actually quite a bit of that Lambic funk, I would say. It doesn't smell really sweet. It actually smells really good. Man. You get that cheese characteristic from it, that horse blankety kind of funk thing. I know that's pretty commonplace for people to say, but that's what it smells like. It smells like a really good Lambic, I would say. It's got that funk going on, smells clean. That little cheese note, yeah, it smells really good. I was expecting this to smell sweet since it's back sweetened with brown sugar. It'll probably taste sweet, but it definitely does not smell sweet. It smells fruity, funky, and it's got a little bit of a cheese thing happening. So let's see what it tastes like. Okay, that does not taste how I wanted it to taste. That is definitely sweet. I was expecting a tart bite to it, and it does have a little bit of tartness, but it is far outweighed by the sweetness in this beer. It tasted like it once was a dry beer. It tasted like it once was a good beer. And I mean, I can feel it sticking to my teeth. It's pretty sugary. Definitely get that brown sugar sweetness going on. A little bit of an apple thing happening. Not a whole lot of tartness though. It is clean and refreshing, but it's sugary. I'm gonna go in for another taste. Oh yeah. That hits you right in the back of your tongue. I mean, it does have a tart bite to it, but it's like conflicting with the sweetness. Like, you shouldn't have that much sweetness in a beer like this. And I understand it's a style that maybe some people prefer, but when you smell this beer, it smells like a beer that should taste different. It's kind of a letdown. It's as if your friend made a Lambic style beer or a sour ale that, you know, had that nose to it that was really reminiscent of a Lambic. But then you taste it and it's like, dude, something went wrong. Like, this didn't finish out all the way. Maybe it needs more time. That's what it reminds me of. If I were to try this from a friend, I'd be like, yeah, you're on the right track, but I think you need to work on it. That being said, this is a style of beer. It's a style of Lambic. And for what it is, I guess it's pretty good. I just don't like the sweetness in it. But that being said, it does have a tart edge to it. It does have kind of a fruity bite to it. It's not as tart as I think it probably would be if it wasn't as sweet as it is. But for what it is, it's actually not that bad. It's what they say it is. So overall, I probably won't buy this beer again, but it's a fun beer to try. And it comes in a small bottle. This is in a 355 milliliter bottle. So you mean, Lindemans stuff, it doesn't break the bank, and it's pretty much always on the shelf at any good liquor store, especially like a Total Wine or a Bevmo out here in Southern California. So wouldn't buy it again, but for what it is, yeah, that's one less beer in my cellar.